Hi guys, welcome to Fahaam's Financial Freedom. Today I'm going to tell you about a billionaire you have not heard about ever before. While others run away from collapsing markets, one man walked straight into the fire and turned chaos into billions. That man was Sam Zell. No, not the cash transfer company Zell. It's Sam Zell. Zell. A name that didn't just appear in real estate history, but reshaped it forever. They called him the grave dancer, because he made his fortune from what others had already declared dead. But here's the twist. He didn't start as a billionaire. He started as a student hustler who saw opportunity where others saw survival. In his college years, while most students were focused on lectures and exams, he was managing apartment buildings. Not for fun, not as a side hobby, but as a serious business. He studied tenants, cash flow, occupancy, and demand like his life depended on it. And in a way it did. By the time he graduated, he wasn't chasing jobs. He was already controlling thousands of rental units and earning money that most people couldn't imagine at that age. Around $150,000 a year at that time, when that number actually meant something massive. That early success didn't make him comfortable, it made him hungry. Because Sam Zell had a mindset that separated him from everyone else. He didn't follow trends, he studied fear. His philosophy was brutally simple. When everyone goes left, look right. When people panic, he pays attention. When markets collapse, he doesn't run, he studies what's left behind. And that's where his empire began from. While most investors chased safe opportunities, Zell went straight into distressed assets. Buildings, companies, and properties that were collapsing, abandoned, or completely unwanted. To others, these were failures. To him, they were discounted gold mines. This is why he earned the name Grave Dancer, because he wasn't afraid of dead businesses. He saw life inside them waiting to be rebuilt. Imagine this, a broken down building that nobody wants, no buyers, no hope, prices falling every month, people walking away in fear. Now imagine someone walking in and saying, "I'll take it." That was Zell's world. He would buy low during crises, restructure everything, fix operations, and wait. And when the market recovered, those dead assets came back alive with massive value. This wasn't luck. It was timing mixed with courage and deep understanding of cycles. As his confidence grew, so did his empire. He didn't just buy properties, he built entire systems around them. He founded major real estate structures like equity residential and equity office properties, shaping how modern real estate investment works. He was one of the key figures who helped popularize REITs. If you don't know what that is a real estate investment trust, making it possible for everyday investors to participate in large-scale property income. In simple terms, he didn't just play the game, he redesigned the game board. But the moment that truly shocked the financial world came in 2007. Zell made one of the most legendary timing moves in modern investing. He sold equity office properties for nearly $39 billion. It was the peak of real estate market. People celebrated the deal, the headlines praised it, and everything looked perfect. Then the crash came. Just after the sale, the global financial crisis hit and property values collapsed. What looked like a massive exit turned into one of the greatest timing decisions in business history. He had sold at the top, just before everything fell apart. But his story isn't only about success, because even giants fall. In the same year, he made another huge move, buying the Tribune company using heavy debt. Newspapers, media, ambition, it all sounded powerful on paper, but reality was different. The industry was already struggling and the timing was wrong. Within a year, the deal collapsed into bankruptcy. It became one of his most well-known failures. And here's what made Zell different. He didn't hide from it, he acknowledged it, learned from it, and moved on. Because in his world, failure wasn't the opposite of success, it was part of the process. Zell was also known for something else, his brutally honest personality. He didn't sugarcoat opinions. He didn't speak to please people. He spoke to reflect reality. That made him controversial, sometimes even disliked, but always respected. People might not have agreed with him, but they always listened carefully when he spoke. His investing philosophy was sharp and simple. He always focused on the downside first. Before thinking about profit, he asked, how much can I lose if this goes wrong? And if the risk was controlled, but the upside was massive, he would act without hesitation. Low downside, high upside, then move decisively. That mindset alone built billions. Over decades, he built a fortune worth over $5 billion and influenced the global real estate system in ways most people don't even realize. From student landlord to industry disruptor, from billionaire to risk taker who survived crashes, Zell lived through every cycle the market could offer, but his legacy remains complex. Was he a genius who understood timing better than anyone else? Or was he a fearless gambler who survived because he never stopped taking risks? Maybe the truth is somewhere in between. Because in the end, Sam Zell's story isn't just about money. It's about mindset, about seeing opportunity where others see disaster, about moving when everyone else freezes, and about understanding that in the world of wealth, fear is often the biggest discount of all. And now the real question is not just how he built billions, it's whether you would have the same courage to walk into the same fire he did. When everything around you is burning, what would you do?